And if they want to keep asking you questions, you say, I would like to speak to my attorney.
When ICE shows up at your door, they're not showing up to give you a pop quiz. All right? They already know who's behind that door. So feel free to either open the door or let them kick it open. Either way, the door is going to open. And you're going to be in the back of their cruiser headed toward wherever they're going to hold you until it's time for them to get you up out the country. That's what's going to happen.
Because what you can do is protect people. The slower they operate, the less they can break. You hear me? This is why this is strategically important. The slower they operate, the less they can break. And so know your rights. If ICE comes to your workplace, if ICE comes to your door, you do not have to open the door. You ask them for a judicial warrant, not an administrative warrant. ICE very often tries to show you some official looking paper in order to intimidate people and to let them in. Again, remember, they rely on the perception of power. No. You don't just get some paper and let them in. You look for a judicial warrant. You look for a judge's signature on that piece of paper. If there is not a judge's signature on that piece of paper, you do not have to open the door. Number two, you can ask them to leave. If they do not procure a warrant, you can ask them to leave. You can stay silent. If they have detained you, you can say, I would like to remain silent. You invoke your right. You do not have to share personal information. They want to know what your immigration status is, even if you're a US citizen. Even if you are a US citizen, if they want to ask you, are you a US citizen? You tell them, I don't have to answer that question. You tell them, I do not have to answer that question. You do not have to. They ask you where you were born. I don't have to answer that question. They ask for your immigration status. I do not have to answer your question. They do not, unless you are being officially detained, if they have a judicial warrant. And by the way, you do not have to sign anything. And if they want to keep asking you questions, you say, I would like to speak to my attorney. In New York and California, you have a right to an attorney, including if you are undocumented or anything. You would say, I would like an attorney. Or if you are outside of the states of New York or California, you can say, I would like to speak to an attorney. And you can get your own attorney. Or you can procure your own attorney. So you say, I want to talk to a lawyer. Because
all right, so check this out. When ICE shows up at your door, they're not showing up to give you a pop quiz. All right? They already know who's behind that door. So feel free to either open the door or let them kick it open. Either way, the door is going to open. And you're going to be in the back of their cruiser headed toward wherever they're going to hold you until it's time for them to get you up out the country. That's what's going to happen. Feel free to listen to AOC as much as you possibly can. You go ahead and say, I'm not talking. I want a lawyer, call my lawyer and all this other stuff. Trust me, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. What she's giving you is something called American privilege. This is a privilege that Americans have. This is something that law-abiding citizens can actually use because these are our rights as law-abiding American citizens. One thing she's failing to leave out is that if you're not an American citizen, these rules don't apply to you. You can't take advantage of that. Simply put. And listen, AOC is trying to give them game and set them up so that they can do the right thing because she has a heart for people who are, I'm looking for another word, undocumented humans. Undocumented humans, all right? That's what they call them. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.